Top of the morning, everyone. It is January the 7th. Touchstones reading from A Child of God and a Recovering Alcoholic Addict. And y'all know with the hot morning coffee. Hey, let's have a moment of silence for those still out there in pain and suffering, please. Thank you. To be happy, one must risk unhappiness. To live fully, one must risk death and accept its ultimate decision. That's from Jude Marmore. All of us, in confronting our powerlessness, have felt the truth of this paradox. If we truly admitted how far out of control our drinking was, would we be able to survive without it? If we stopped caretaking, would we have any place in our relationship? If we let go of our food obsessions, would there be any pleasure left in life? Yet we can see much of our behavior was destroying us. We had to let go of it to begin learning a better way of living. We can face our powerlessness in very specific ways. Let us look at today's concerns as spiritual issues with lessons for us. Does an opportunity seem like a problem because of the risk involved? Are we frustrated because we cannot accept the limits of our control? Will we face our powerlessness today in ways we cannot fully anticipate? When we are honest with ourselves and face it directly, we can take the risk of letting go. Let me not be so tired to what I have or what I want that I cannot lean on God's love and take a risk for growth. Amen. Great reading. You know, at the end of the day, at the beginning of the day, for me, this alcoholic addict, it all boils down to God. If I can get straight with Him, I can be straight with everything else in my life. That's bottom line. Going back up top here where it says we admitted how far out of control our drinking was. You know, when I was out there drinking and drinking and drugging, I never thought I was out of control. I was just doing what I knew how to do best. And that was to drink and to drug. And whatever got in the way, it was in the way. And that I made it number one in my life for a lot of years. Having God in my life and having an AA program and NA program, it gives you solutions. You know, realizing that I'm powerless over alcohol and drugs. Realizing that I can be open-minded to something else. Being willing to listen to other people to help me grow. And that's what it's all about. You know, I like what it said, if we let go of our obsessions. It said food obsessions, but is there any pleasure left? You know, when I like I said, when I was drinking and drugging, I thought that was just a normal way of life. It was pleasure. It was a false pleasure. But now, when I'm in the program, the pleasure of just waking up sober and going to bed sober and trying to do the next best thing for me and for somebody else, trying to live that day without sin. That is what I try to do, and it's very, very hard, you know, because people out there, there's things, places and things out there that make you struggle. And I accept that challenge every day. I wake up and I'm getting better. There are things that happen throughout the day frustrates me, and I'm learning to live with it and deal with it and not react like I used to. That's what it's all about for me. And I'm peaceful. That's I don't know how much I can express how important that is. Having peace in my life by the grace of God is what I do not want to let go of. I've grasped upon it and I want to just hold on to it, but I do not want to let that go. But it's work every day. Whatever you're going through, it's always work. That's something I never realized. So I'm grateful. I love y'all very much. I hope you have a safe and blessed day. Peace.